Hey everybody, how's it going? I want to talk about breakups in reference to parental estrangement, where a son or daughter believes they no longer need a mom, a dad, both, or a family tree. So, what they fail to realize is what I can best equate this to is one of those multi-vehicle crashes that occurs in states where the weather is iffy, whether it's Wisconsin, etc. The roads are real slick and maybe there's a limited visibility. And one car spins out of control and the other vehicles behind them don't see what's happened. So you have one vehicle after another that strikes, piles up, gets crumpled, and some vehicles end up under semis where it's just a twisted mess. And that's kind of what it's like. And the vehicles relate to every single person attached to the mom or the dad that has been walked away from. Because whether that child likes their parent or not, the other people in that parent's life love them and don't want to see them hurt the same way the parent really never wanted to see the child hurt. So when the child walks away from the parent, everyone ends up piling up and being damaged along the way. That means that child's grandparent, their beloved grandmother, she's affected by this. The aunts, the uncles, the cousins, the siblings, the nieces and nephews. And then it just causes a huge amount of division in the family because no one quite knows what direction to go, and they want to support the child and they want to support their sibling or their daughter, etc. It just ends up being a huge mess. And I'm not going to state anyone should stay in a relationship with that they don't want to or don't believe is healthy for them, etc. I mean, but I know when I broke free from my mom, my grandmother struggled, and I loved my grandmother, and I didn't want to see her hurt. So there's that moral aspect of it as well. So just know I understand what estranged sons and daughters are going through. And because I loved my grandmother, and she told me her dying wish was that I reconnected with my mom and made things right, I did that for her. And as heartbreaking as it was, even I reconnected with my mom before my grandmother's passing in 2019. And I maintained a relationship with my mother for, I don't even know how long after. And I do admit I cut ties once again after I had sat down with my mother, had a heart-to-heart, and said, in order for us to have a relationship, I need XYZ, which was just a manner of her talking to me if she had a concern about me, and being honest and truthful. And unfortunately, that didn't happen, but I did reconnect, and I did sit down with my mother face to face, and she apologized, and I apologized as well. So I feel I did the follow-up and the follow-through, and I let my mom know why I had to cut ties again. So it took a while to get there. It took till I was, about 50 years old. So I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight, but today's estrangement, oh my goodness, it's so much different than it was before. But anyways, that's all I wanted to say. I hope this helped someone, and I will be back.